Everyone knows that the 2023 big recession is coming, and even pro analysts now can't predict how devastating it may be. The last recession has bankrupted many people, but at the same time gave opportunities for some people to grow their fortunes. In this video, I'll explain how you can get the most out of the upcoming recession. When analyzing the looming 2023 recession, it's important to understand how it is similar or different from the recession of 2008. So, what happened in 2008? In the United States, the crisis was triggered by the collapse of the subprime mortgage market, which had been fueled by loose lending standards and high levels of debt. As housing prices began to decline and defaults on subprime mortgages increased, the value of mortgage-backed securities plummeted, causing widespread losses for banks and other financial institutions. The crisis quickly spread beyond the housing market and into the broader economy, leading to a sharp decline in stock markets, a tightening of credit, and a slowdown in economic growth. In 2008 alone, 2.6 million people have lost their jobs and thousands of businesses were shut down. In total, 8.8 million jobs were lost, raising the unemployment rate above 10%. Housing prices fell by over 30% and over $7.4 trillion in stock wealth were lost. But which businesses suffered the most? The 2008 crisis decimated the retail industry, construction industry, luxury goods dealers, hospitality, and real estate businesses. Here are a few examples for you. Knight Cellotex. The collapse of the construction industry rapidly decreased profits, making the company unsustainable. Bankrupt in 2008. Circuit City. This electronics retailer was unable to compete with online competitors and filed for bankruptcy in 2008. Rococo. Women's fashion boutique opened right before the recession, but plummeting sales and rental issues bankrupted the business by the end of 2008. Linens and Things. This home goods retailer also filed for bankruptcy in 2008 as it struggled with declining sales and increasing competition. Yarbrough's Family Restaurant. As people cut down their visits to restaurants during the crisis, the revenues fell drastically, causing the business to close in December 2008. Comp USA. This computer retailer was unable to compete with online competitors and closed all of its stores in 2007. Blockbuster. This video rental chain was unable to adapt to the shift to streaming video and filed for bankruptcy in 2010. Borders. This book retailer was unable to compete with online booksellers and filed for bankruptcy in 2011. So what did government do to save failing businesses? There were 4 major actions taken. First, the establishing of Troubled Asset Relief Program. The program was aimed at purchasing troubled assets such as mortgage-backed securities from financial institutions in order to stabilize the markets. Second, the Federal Reserve implemented a number of measures to try to stabilize financial markets and stimulate economic activity. These included lowering interest rates, engaging in large-scale asset purchases, and providing liquidity to financial markets. Third, in 2009, the US government passed the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, which provided a stimulus package worth over $800 billion to try to stimulate economic growth. This included measures such as infrastructure spending, tax cuts, and unemployment benefits. And fourth, bank bailouts. The government also provided bailouts to several troubled financial institutions, including Citigroup and Bank of America, in order to prevent their failure, thus saving the savings of regular Americans. But alongside people losing money, there were people making money. Certain companies and startups that were founded during the recession have thrived and today are extremely successful. Here are some of them. Groupon, website that promotes deals on various products and services, shows rebates and sellouts, was founded in 2008 and was a hit. Companies got the opportunity to still sell their stock while people found out about possibilities to save money on purchases. Currently, Groupon is valued at $0.2 billion. Uber. We all know Uber, right? Founded and launched in 2009, it revolutionized taxi services. Currently valued at $54.7 billion. Smashburger. Founded in 2007, it provided people with affordable dining, which became crucial during the recession. In 2018 was acquired by Jollibee Foods Corporation for approximately $445 million. The list of successful companies goes on and on. Strava, Beyond Meat, Meet, Venmo, Zulily, Okta, Pinterest, Drybar, and so on. Recession can be a good time for business. It just depends on the business. A lot has been said about the reasons for the upcoming recession: derailed supply demand, energy crisis in the world, geopolitical difficulties, disrupted production of goods due to China's zero COVID policy, rising interest rates. We all know that, but how can this recession pan out in the worst case scenario? The recession of 2023 can possibly become the stagflation, where prices remain high, but the economy still stagnates. This is for sure the worst case scenario, but it is still a possibility. But regardless of the fact that the recession itself will look different, the affected areas of business will likely be roughly the same. Retail, restaurants, luxury goods, tourism and travels, real estate, manufacturing, those are the most likely areas with highest layoffs and financial losses. Since during recessions, people spend less, all businesses that offer non-essential goods and services will experience a substantial dip in sales. Only the companies that offer affordable and financially viable things will be able to withstand the upcoming crisis, since money saving is the first thing people do in such times. But how can you, as a regular American, prepare for the recession? Not a financial advice, but here's what I would do. First, build up an emergency fund. Having a financial cushion can help you weather unexpected expenses or a loss of income during a recession. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account, such as a high-yield savings account or money market fund. Second, pay down your debt. Reducing your debt burden can make you more financially resilient in the face of a recession. Focus on paying off high-interest debt first, such as credit card balances and personal loans, and consider refinancing your mortgage or other loans to secure a lower interest rate. Third, diversify your finances. Consider spreading your investments across a range of asset classes such as value stocks, bonds, and most importantly, cash. Fourth, review your budget. Take a careful look at your spending habits and see where you can cut back. Identifying unnecessary expenses can free up money to put towards saving or debt repayment. And fifth, invest in your skills and education. During a recession, it may be more challenging to find a job or advance in your career. Learning new skills will make you more competitive in the job market and may also make you more valuable to your current employer. Okay, now you know how to survive the recession, but what about acquiring wealth? As you see from the examples of 2008 recession, the prosperous businesses are either providing comfort to people or allow them to save money. If you ask me in what industries to start a business to get wealthy, I'll say it should be something internet-based. Information technologies are now the hottest thing there is, and by combining generally prosperous industries with the internet, you will be able to create a business that will be recession and crisis-proof. For example, healthcare. Regardless of the state of the economy, people will still need to maintain their health. Online service that finds drugstores where medicine is cheaper, app that allows doctors to conduct online video checks of patients, app that will allow finding people who are willing to provide medical help faster and cheaper than the ambulance, and so on. Or let's take digital marketing. As companies will be laying off their workers and decreasing spending on marketing, a cheap yet reliable marketing business can satisfy demand for advertisement for those who are not willing to stop promoting their products. Social media, search engines, blogs, videos, and other means of marketing can become your key to prolonged happy and wealthy life. What about retail? Discount stores, import of inexpensive yet high quality goods, giving people affordable options to maintain roughly the same lifestyle. That's what you need to do. Remember, your business should provide value to people. Take any recession-proof industry and think how you can create additional value, help save money, or make life easier for people. There are thousands of business ideas to choose from. You just need to brainstorm them. Whether you are already a business owner or you're planning to start a business during the upcoming recession, it's crucial for you to remember a few things. First, make sure your business runs effectively without unforeseen losses. It's important to carefully review your business's expenses and identify areas where you can cut costs or streamline processes to increase efficiency. This could include reducing the number of employees, negotiating better terms with suppliers, or finding ways to reduce energy costs. Second, look for financial aid programs. Support from the government is always welcomed, especially when times are rough. Even if your business is afloat, governmental aid will definitely help you keep the business going and growing. And third, focus on customers. It's absolutely critical to keep as many clients loyal as you can. Acquiring new clients is much more expensive, so your business should focus more on making customers happy. Offer incentives or rewards to encourage repeat business, and make sure to regularly communicate with your customers to understand their needs and concerns. If you follow these simple pieces of advice, your business will strive and succeed even during the recession. It's true that a recession can be a difficult and uncertain time for many people, and it's natural to feel anxious or uncertain about your financial future. However, it's important to remember that recessions are also times of opportunity. With the right mindset and focus on your goals, you can come out of a recession stronger and wealthier.